speakers. Bad blood, bad blood, there's about to be a massacre, so hold up.
I just wanted to walk you through this 2016 Kili Flyer from Saracen. Now, I've very, very kindly been lent this by one of our customers who's actually got a deposit on this bike. I'm just using his frame and fork. I've transferred all my components from all my other sort of test sleds onto this bike. So what I'm really here to test really is just the frame itself. And I have to say, this little thing is an absolute ripper. Suspension wise, that's all taken care of by good old Fox. So you've got a Fox Float Evo rear shock, 130mm travel. Then we've got the Fox 34 Float factory, 130mm travel Cashmere Fit 4 cartridge on the front. So those are the stock parts that I'm testing. Everything else you see on here is all my stuff.
Loads of bikes I've been running in the past. All my Orange 5s, my Pivot Max 6, my Aerial, my Kili Flyer. I have to be honest with you. And I'm a bit of a bike snob, after riding all those bikes back to back, the thing that this has in common is the playfulness, and that is one of the most important ingredients to me, which is why I used to love my Orange 5. It's a single pivot. Effectively, this is a single pivot bike. Yes, the shock is actuated by a rocker link, but it is a single pivot setup, which makes the bike really, really, really predictable. You know exactly what it's going to do before it does it. It's playful. It hops and skips around the place. But the rocker link does an incredible job of making the suspension seem way more bottomless than it actually is. As I say, I'm used to riding 160 travel bikes, and I think I've been shown the light by going onto a smaller travel bike. I think they are just so much more user friendly, and especially where I live now and where I do most of my local riding, it's all short, sharp, twisty, technical, very natural terrain. As you can see, I'm in the forest now, and you know, all the bike snobs out there that normally go for the big expensive brands, so many of you are missing a trick. For anyone wanting like a shorter travel bike, a cross country, aggressive trail, etc., you really should look into trying one of these. The reason why I've kitted mine out with all the bling stuff is not because I think the bike needs it, it's just because I want all my testing to be obviously consistent. So DI2, that takes out a good shifting technique. You know, every shift is exactly the same every single time. I've got my wheels on it, I've got my bars, my stem, everything I carry across, I carry it across to what I'm going to be testing or riding. And so far, I really think this is a bike that I might have to purchase myself. Now, I know we're on the cusp of 2017 range coming out, which is why I kind of wanted to do this test, because I'm either going to buy one of these, maybe at a really good price, or I'm going to be going for a 2017 model, because they're the unsung hero, and I am really, really sold. Now, I'll keep you up to date. Keep an eye on our website. We're going to have loads of bike porn sort of photos coming through as I fly out on Wednesday to the show. So I'll send you some really nice photos of all the range, including everything from Saracen and Genesis. They got some awesome paint jobs this year, so yeah, look out for that. But yeah, come into the shop, take a look at one of these, take it for a car park spin, because I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Cause hold up, bad blood, there's about to be a massacre, so hold up, blood on the floor, blood on the speakers, fist pumping, bad blood through the speakers.